And let's get you a wrap of all the market action from around the world. It's a busy trading session across all markets today as US inflation rate for June came in lower than expected at 3%, and that's the smallest year-on-year increase in 2 years now. And investors are upbeat that the Federal Reserve may have fewer interest rate hikes in store for the world's biggest economy. Asia-Pacific markets rose across the board. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index leads gains in the region, while mainland Chinese markets are also up. Japanese and South Korean stocks are also on the rise as global risk sentiment seems to be upbeat today. Overnight in the United States, all three major indices climbed, with the S&P 500 climbing and hitting a new high for 2023. Let's shift our attention to the crude oil markets now. Oil prices rose in early trade after the US inflation and economic data were released. Markets are now expecting one more interest rate hike against a previous expectation of 2 hikes, but oil bulls hope that the rate hike cycle may be at its peak because higher rates can slow economic growth and reduce the oil demand. In the bullion market, spot gold prices jumped more than 1%. That is boosted by hopes that the Federal Reserve could hit the brakes on its interest rate hike cycle. Remember, gold is highly sensitive to rising US interest rates. When the Fed hikes its rates, the dollar and the US Treasury bills become more attractive, safe haven assets than non-yielding gold. While most assets have rallied after the US inflation data was released, it is the US dollar that has lost some of its shine. The euro surged to its highest since March last year. The dollar dropped to a 6-week low of 138 against the yen, while the sterling struck a fresh 15-month high of $1.3. But seems like cryptos have failed to enter the risk-on rally. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are stuck in a range for the past few weeks now. Bitcoin unable to make a decisive move above the $30,000 mark despite the macroeconomic signals improving globally. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.